Morning light slipped through the soft curtains, painting golden stripes across the bedroom wall. The house was quiet, the kind of quiet that only comes after peace has finally settled in.
Orin stirred first. Honey was curled against his side, hand resting on his chest, her hair falling across his shoulder. For a moment, he just watched her breathe, slow, even, content. The sight felt sacred. He'd forgotten what waking up next to calm felt like. Careful not to wake her, he slipped out of bed and padded toward the kitchen. The floor creaked under his bare feet, but instead of the old anxiety that always came with broken things, he smiled. This time, the creak meant life. He started coffee, found the skillet, and quietly began making breakfast. Eggs, toast, fruit. Simple, but steady. When he turned around, Honey was standing in the doorway, wrapped in one of his work shirts. "Morning," she said softly, voice still half asleep. "Morning," he replied, smile tugging at the corners of his mouth. "I was trying not to wake you." "You're in my kitchen making breakfast," she teased. "You can wake me any time." He chuckled. "You say that now." Before either could say more, tiny footsteps padded down the hall. "Mommy?" Chase's voice floated in. "Why does it smell good?" Honey's eyes went wide, just a split second of nervous instinct, but Orin's steady nod told her it was fine. Chase rounded the corner, hair wild from sleep, pajamas rumpled. When he spotted Orin at the stove, he froze, then grinned. "Mr. Orin, you stayed!" Orin laughed quietly, glancing at Honey before answering. "Yeah, buddy. Needed to make sure breakfast passed inspection." Chase climbed onto a chair, leaning on the counter. "What are we having?" "Scrambled eggs and toast. Chef's special," Orin said, sliding a plate toward him. Chase clapped like it was a feast. "You're a fixer and a cooker. Mommy, can he stay forever?" Honey's heart stuttered, and Orin's hand paused mid-motion. He looked at Honey, eyes soft but serious. "That's up to your mom," he said gently. Honey smiled. "Maybe we'll let him stay for breakfast first." They all laughed, and for a long while it was just that. Laughter, the smell of coffee, the sound of plates, the warmth of something that felt a lot like family. When Chase went to wash up, Honey leaned on the counter beside Orin. "He's comfortable with you," she said quietly. "I'm comfortable with him," Orin replied. "Feels like he's been in my life a lot longer than he has." She turned, eyes shining. "That's what love does, Orin. It makes time irrelevant." He reached out, brushing a curl behind her ear. "Then I guess I'm right on time." She smiled, that deep, peaceful kind, and pressed a kiss to his jaw. In that small, sunlit kitchen, surrounded by half-unpacked boxes and a child's laughter down the hall, Orin Wilde finally stopped waiting for the other shoe to drop. He wasn't afraid anymore. The letter from the court arrived on a Thursday afternoon. Honey stood on the porch reading it twice, her hands shaking. The words burned. Petition to review custody. Allegation of falsified relationship declaration. Chase's biological father, recently released, newly polished, but still the same man who'd once abandoned his family, had hired an attorney. He claimed Orin's engagement to honesty was fabricated to influence the court's judgment. He'd presented dates, documents, even screenshots proving Orin had only known her for 5 months.
Thank you for listening to Heart Chat Stories. Every story is written with love, to heal, to inspire, and to remind you that new beginnings are always possible. If this touched your heart, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so others can find healing through story. Until next time, keep your heart open and your spirit lifted.